I am smack dab in the middle of a style transformation and reevaluation. If you joined me last time around, I cleaned out my closet and I set aside a little capsule wardrobe that I've been playing with. And I decided that it would be really fun to start to put together some outfits. And I'm doing it before I do any shopping or anything else with the wardrobe. I want to see what I can do with the clothes that I have. So I dug in and I'm spending a little bit of time trying on and seeing what various things look like. I've shared my love of two-piece sets, and this one is actually a three-piece set. There's a little camisole underneath the top, so it actually has three pieces. But the thing I love about these kinds of pieces is that they can be styled in numerous ways. I could wear this look for the office. I could wear this look at an evening party or getting lunch with my girlfriends. And so what I love to do is also experiment. This is a little bit of a wild card. Do I get a thumbs up for this look, or would you say it's a no? Let me know in the comments below. But if you don't try these things, you never know. This is a shirt that I've styled for you in a prior video, and I thought it'd be fun to style it with a pair of high-waisted pants. Now, many of you like to wear your shirts out, and you can see that it looks really cute out, but I think it looks a little bit more modern tucked in. I love the two shades of the colors together, but normally you wouldn't wear a Western style shirt with this kind of pleated pants. So again, is this something you like? Now, this is the way I've been wearing this. I've been wearing the shirt with a blazer. I saw some French women doing it, and I think it's a really great look. But again, let me know in the comments below. When I'm considering outfits and changing my style, I look online like everybody else does. I look at Pinterest. I look at various print catalogs and magazines that I collect. And I sometimes will replicate the outfits that I see on Instagram or on Pinterest that I really like. But I do that again with the clothes that I already have. And if I don't have certain pieces, then I kind of put them aside and make a little list of the things that I think I might want to try. And then I can go to the store or I can order those pieces and see how they look on me and see if it works for me and my style. But at this point, I have a pretty fair idea of the things that I think are really important to me and what I really, really like. So, this is kind of a fun way of updating my style and updating, kind of what I'm doing right now. One of the things I think that is really important is that we set aside all of the old fashion rules that we used to have. I think, or we still have, I think that we have gotten to the place where a lot of us look alike. When I go out and about, I notice that there are a lot of women who clearly shop at the same stores. And it's almost like instead of developing our own personal style, it's more important that we look like everyone else. I'd like to break that, and I would like to encourage everyone to develop a style that is unique to them. The European women do it so beautifully, and they know over time what looks good on them, and they're not afraid to highlight their attributes and play down the things that they're not as happy with. And I think American women should do that too. And I'm here for it. There are several myths when it comes to mature women's style, and I want to dispel them here. The first is that there are no specific rules that are age specific. I think poor taste is poor taste, whether it's on a young woman or a mature woman. Myth number 2 is that we have to shop at specific stores that are catered to mature women. And what happens when we do that is that we all look alike. And we often take day trips here in Florida and go around and visit different places. And one of the things that saddens me the most when I'm in the United States is that mature women tend to all dress the same. Very similar color palette, very similar silhouette, very similar clothes, because they believe, or we believe, or we're led to believe that we can't just shop at a normal department store. We have to shop at an age-appropriate shop. And I completely disagree with that. There is no specific age that you have to stop shopping at a regular store and start shopping at a mature woman's shop. So let's put that aside right now. Another myth that I see quite often is that we need to wear things that are baggy. Many of the stores, particularly those who cater to older women, tend to size small, medium, large, or have some sort of a magical sizing system, and essentially they group 1 to 2 sizes together. And what happens is that if you are on the slimmer side, then the clothes are going to all look too big, and if you are on the bigger side, then the clothes are going to look too tight. Then you're going to move up into the next size, and then they're going to look loose and baggy on you. I think that clothes with more structure tend to look better regardless of the age. I think that when we wear clothes that are too loose or too soft, that it makes us look soft, and rather than look fit and look chic and look pulled together. So don't be afraid to wear clothes with structure. The final myth that I think we sometimes succumb to is that we need to follow all the trends in order to be current, in order to be relevant. And everybody's getting tired of the trends and all of that kind of stuff. I like to consider my wardrobe to be modern classic, and so the majority of the pieces are very classic. However, I will add a trendy pop of color if I happen to like the color that a particular season is bringing. Or I will try a silhouette that I'm interested in that will be a little bit different. But when I do so, I'm also considering, would I wear this again in 5 years? The shirt that I have on today is a case in point. This kind of look with the epaulettes and the pockets was part of a trend a few years ago. In fact, this top is a few years old. And when I bought it, I knew it was part of a trend. I loved the style of it, and I thought, yes, I would definitely wear this a few years from now, which I am doing. And it does fall into the modern classic style. But this particular look was very much a trend a couple of years ago. So when I contemplate trends, I think to myself, well, is this something that I would like to wear a few years from now? And if it is, then I will add it to my wardrobe. And if I think, ooh, you know what, this is really cute, but I don't think I'd wear it that much, then I might buy it at a lower price point, enjoy it for the season, and then let it go. But for the items that I'm spending more money and more thought on, I definitely keep in mind, is this something that I would be interested in wearing 5 years from now or more? Most of the clothes in my wardrobe are old. So that is how I roll. Finding your signature style is something that I think is a continuing process. As we get older, our lives are changing, and that is one thing that I did not understand as I got older. I just thought, life isn't going to be that much different. And in fact, it has changed so much from the time that I started my blog I think I was 57, 56, 57, somewhere in there, to 65. A lot of life has changed, and my style has changed, and our styles have to continue evolving. And so it is normal for us to periodically take some time, as I'm doing right now, and kind of reevaluating my style, leaning into looks that I really love, pulling away from things that maybe aren't serving or maybe I'm not feeling right now, setting those things aside for future possibilities. If I know that it's something I'm not going to use, it's just not going to work, then obviously we let it go in the last video. I hope that you'll join me for that. But yeah, changing and transforming is a continuous process. I hope that you'll follow along as I continue my transformation and reevaluation process. There are more episodes to come.